Welcome back, everybody, to our Christmas special, which this time around, we're going to play another PC game, and it's time for the Jeopardy! The 1998 PC version, that is. Oh, I stopped it just in time. How about that? See if we can find a button in this game. Here we go.
Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert. Okay, set the game up exactly the way you like.
Anybody check Alex's monitor?
You ready? Great. Normal game. Okay, so how many people are out there? And we'll get a couple of computer contestants to play against you. Player one, what's your name?
Player one has the space bar.
Alright, space bar.
All right, let's go.
Well, I'll take it. I want to challenge this
From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy!
And now, here is your host for Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thanks, Johnny. Folks, welcome to Jeopardy! Have fun, and good luck to all of you.
Thank you.
Let's see what the categories are for this first round of play.
Yeah, let's do that.
Travel USA,
Ooh,
weights and measures,
alright.
anatomy,
Okay.
royalty, theater,
Okay.
and finally, myths and legends.
Alright.
Player one, you get us going.
Some anatomy for 100, please.
The skin has two main layers, the dermis and this thinner outer portion.
Player one,
What is the epidermis?
that's it.
Anatomy for 200.
Okay, contestant one.
Most of the iodine in the body is concentrated in this gland.
Player two,
What is the thyroid gland?
Yep.
yes.
The quarrelsome acting couple in his 1976 comedy California Suite reappears in his 1995 play London Suite.
Player two,
Who is Neil Simon?
yes indeed.
The 1994 play Vita and Virginia starred Vanessa Redgrave as Vita Sackville West and Eileen Atkins as this author.
Player one,
Who is Virginia Woolf? Or Virginia Woolf?
correct.
Alright, theater for 300.
This 1979 play was based on the real-life story of John Merrick, who was exploited for his deformity.
Player three,
What is the Elephant Man?
you are correct.
Three-way tie for the lead.
These animals were mummified by ancient Egyptians as a tribute to Bast.
Player one,
Cats.
yes.
I'll take myths and legends for 200.
Player one, you choose.
On a visit to the island of Aegea, Odysseus' companions were turned into swine by this enchantress.
Player one,
Who is Circe?
that's it exactly.
Myths and legends 300.
It's the collective name for Jason and his companions who sailed in search of the Golden Fleece.
Player one,
Who are the Argonauts?
correct.
Myths and legends 400.
Echo was in love with this handsome youth, but he was in love with himself.
Player three,
Who is Narcissus?
Oh, yeah.
correct.
It's the number of degrees in a circle.
What is 360?
Player one, yes.
Myths and what's and measures for 200, please?
If a gallon of milk is too hard to handle, you can buy this many quarts. It's the same.
What is 4?
Player one, correct.
What's and measures 300?
Player one, you choose.
A hectare, a metric measure of area, is equal to 2.47 of these units.
Player two,
What are acres?
Yep.
correct.
Cliff Walk, a dramatic 3-mile path along the coast, is a highlight of this Rhode Island resort city.
What?
Player one.
Two to close.
All right, let's go.
What is Newport?
Correct.
Travel USA 200. Yes, please.
You can take guided tours of poet Carl Sandburg's home in Flat Rock in this Tar Heel state.
Player one.
What is North Carolina?
That's it.
Travel USA 300.
Greenville in this state is the home of the annual Delta Blues Festival.
Player one.
Greenville, Delta Blues. Greenville, annual Delta Blues Festival. What is Kentucky? I hope that's right.
Good guess, but that's wrong.
It's not Kentucky.
Player three.
What is Mississippi?
Mississippi.
Correct.
The other one.
Ananemet I founded this country's 12th dynasty in 1991. That's 1991 BC.
I'm going to
Player
say,
one.
what is Egypt?
Correct.
Royalty 200.
Player one, your turn.
This princess, born March 23, 1990, is the younger sister of Princess Beatrice of York.
Player two.
Who is Eugenie?
Yep.
That's correct.
In 1599, Albert, Archduke of Austria, married the Infanta of this country.
Player three.
What is Spain?
Correct.
This Arthur Miller play is based on the Salem witch trials of 1692.
Player one.
What is the Crucible?
Yes.
Theater 500.
His 1892 comedy, Lady Windermere's Fan, inspired the 1960 musical A Delightful Season.
Player two.
Who is Oscar Wilde?
You are correct.
This part of the brain, below the cerebrum, is responsible for balance and posture.
Player one.
What is the cerebellum?
That's correct.
Anatomy 400.
It's your turn, player one.
This spiral-shaped part of the inner ear is named for its resemblance to a snail's shell.
Player
What
one.
is the cochlea?
Correct.
Anatomy 500.
They're the chief arteries, one on each side of the neck, that carry blood to the head.
Player three.
What are the carotid arteries?
That's correct.
This presidential home, 8 miles south of Alexandria, Virginia, is open every day of the year, including holidays.
Player three.
Mount Vernon or
What is Mount Vernon?
Mount Vernon?
Yes.
This state is the site of the annual Makawao Rodeo.
It only
Player
makes
one.
sense. What is Hawaii?
Yes.
Let's have Missing Lunches 500.
This Trojan hero and son of Aphrodite was the subject of a poem by Virgil.
Player three.
Who is Aeneas?
You are correct. Player three, you choose. Answer.
Uh-oh.
Daily double. Player three. You have your wager.
Good. Let's take a big leap here. Oh, 2100.
This Dutch queen's second daughter, Princess Irene, married a Spanish prince in 1964.
Who is Juliana?
She got
Yes.
This South American country's second and last emperor, Pedro II, was forced to abdicate in 1889.
Player three.
What is Brazil?
That's it.
I was thinking that for some reason.
Barometers often measure atmospheric pressure in these units, abbreviated MB.
Player one.
Quarter millibar.
Yes.
Last clue.
A square foot contains this many square inches.
Player two.
What is 144?
Yes. That takes us to the end of
Well, I
this
was the
round.
only one who missed anything that last round, but that's okay. Still time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Double Jeopardy.
Let's play.
And now the categories for the Double Jeopardy round.
The Constitution, famous Americans, movie trivia, bird words and phrases, women's novelists, and lastly, mythology.
All right. I said I was up for a challenge this game, and so I am.
Okay, player 2.
Shadows on the Rock is a novel about French colonists in Quebec by this author of Old Pioneers.
Player 1.
I'm going to say it was Willa Cather.
You are correct.
Women's novels for 400.
In 1970, this Valley of the Dolls author appeared off-Broadway in The Madwoman of Chaillot.
Player 2.
Who is Jacqueline Suzanne?
Correct.
If someone makes a fatal mistake, this bird is cooked.
What is
Player
a
1.
goose?
Correct.
Bird words and phrases for 400.
Okay, contestant 1.
It's the bird term for a theatrical flop that doesn't gobble up enough business.
Player 2.
What is a turkey?
Correct.
In Norse myth, sisters known as the Norns represent the past, present, and this.
Player 1.
Future.
Yes.
Mythology for 400.
The Arabian wilderness was home to this bird that was reborn from its own ashes.
Player 1.
Phoenix.
You are correct.
Mythology for 600.
With Athena's help, Apius built this object in which the Greeks hid.
Player 2.
What is the Trojan horse?
That's it.
1/3 of the dialogue in this Kevin Costner film is in the Lakota language with English subtitles.
Player 1.
What is Dances with Wolves?
Yes, indeed.
Movie trivia 400.
All right, player 1.
This co-star of An American in Paris was discovered by Kelly at Le Ballet des Champs-Élysées.
Player 2.
Who is Leslie Caron?
Why, yes.
While the 13th Amendment banned this practice, it still allows involuntary servitude for convicts.
Player 1.
Slavery.
You are
The
correct.
Constitution for 400.
The Constitution was established to form a more perfect union and to ensure domestic this.
Player 2.
What is tranquility?
Yes.
On December 1, 1862, he said, "In giving freedom to the slave, we assure freedom to the free."
Player 1.
Who is Abe Lincoln? Honest Abe Lincoln.
Yes, indeed.
Famous Americans 400.
This last president, born in a log cabin, was shot by Charles Guiteau July 2, 1881, and died September 19.
Player 1.
Who is James Garfield?
You are correct. Correct. Correct.
Famous American 600.
Player 1. What'll it be?
Tied for the lead right now.
In the 1770s, he gave his salary as Postmaster General to Wounded Soldiers Relief.
Player 1.
Who is Benjamin Franklin?
Yes, indeed.
We'll go Famous Americans for 800.
This superintendent of Union Army nurses during the Civil War was known as the Gentle Warrior.
Player 3.
Who was Dorothea Dix?
Yes.
41 years after On the Waterfront, he played Johnny Depp's therapist in Don Juan DeMarco.
Player 1.
Who is Marlon Brando?
That's correct.
Take movie trivia for 800.
In this 1973 Robert Redford-Barbra Streisand film, Streisand appears at a costume party as Harpo Marx.
Player 1.
What is The Way We Were?
That's correct.
Movie trivia 1000.
This British star of the 1995 film Sense and Sensibility also wrote the screenplay.
Player 1.
Who is Emma Thompson?
Correct.
Let's take let's
Player
take
one,
Bird
it's your
Words
turn.
for 600, please.
When you have the advantage, you're sitting in this seat. Meow.
Player one?
What is the catbird seat?
Yes.
Bird board's price is 800.
When you travel by the most direct route, you're going as this bird flies.
Player three?
What is a crow?
Yes.
This person presides over the impeachment trial of a president.
Player two?
Who is the Chief Justice?
Correct. Answer? Player two, your wager, please.
Going all in.
In the 1970s, this British romance novelist recorded an album of love songs with the Royal Philharmonic.
Who is Barbara Cartland?
I believe
That's correct.
Right.
She was a member of Vassar's class of 1933, like the heroines of her novel, The Group.
Player three?
Who is Mary McCarthy?
Yes. Player three, what'll it be?
It means to peddle one's wares by calling out, perhaps like a bird of prey.
Player two?
What is hawking?
Why, yes.
When the Constitution mentions this state, it includes and Providence plantations.
Player one?
What is Rhode Island?
That's correct.
Women's Novelist 1000.
Among the female novelists born in this Irish capital were Iris Murdoch and Elizabeth Bowen.
Player one?
What is Dublin?
Yes.
The Constitution 1000.
He signed the Constitution as president and deputy from Virginia.
Player three?
Who is George Washington?
Correct. The answer is a Video Daily Double. Player three, you have your wager, please.
In 1848, this editor of the New York Tribune filled a vacancy in Congress, serving 3 months.
Here's your clue. Take a look.
Who is Horace Greeley?
You are correct.
Yikes.
Player three, it's your turn.
Orthrus, a two-headed dog who guarded the cattle of Geryon, was the brother of this Hades hound.
Player one?
Who is Cerberus?
That's right.
Last clue.
The winged horse Pegasus arose from the blood of this Gorgon when Perseus cut off her head.
Player three?
Who is Medusa?
Yes.
Final Jeopardy.
All right, that brings us to the end of the double Jeopardy round. Player three, you're off to a great start. Let's see what our category is for Final Jeopardy.
Famous families.
Here's the Final Jeopardy answer.
University of Minnesota's graduate school of medicine is named for this family. What is Mayo? The Mayo Clinic.
Player two, your question. That's right. And your wager was? You're putting on quite a show. Player one, let's take a look at your question. That's right. And your wager was? Now you're showing off. Player three, your question? Sorry, that's incorrect. Let's see how much it cost you. Oh, I guess it's just not your day. Good game. Thanks for playing Jeopardy. Hope you had a good time. So long, everybody.
I did. I'm going to see you off for that next segment.
Out of here already?
Just saying, Johnny.
Thanks for playing Jeopardy.